Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun little girl-to-girl talking about makeup, super laid back. I wanted to share with you guys my go-to must-have, can't live without peach toned blushes. I am a medium to tan skin Latina and I absolutely love peach blushes. I feel like these are the ones that just really complement my skin tone, so I'm going to recommend you the best, most pigmented and delicious peach tone blushes. I have only 2 high-end blushes and the rest are drugstore, so I'm going to be saving you some money, but also for all my bougie girls out there that like to splurge, I have 2 blushes that are just my absolute obsession. So with that said, you definitely want to grab a pen and a paper or grab your notes from your phone. You already know, grab your cafecito and let's go ahead and start with my favorite peach tone blushes. Let's start with, let's see, I have a few. I don't have like a crazy amount because honestly, once I find a peach colored blush that works for me, I just tend to gravitate towards that and reuse it again. So the first blush that I wanted to mention is probably one that you already know if you're familiar with my channel. This is a very affordable drugstore blush by the brand Rimmel London. This is the Maxi Blush Powder Blush in the shade Sweet Cheeks. This one is not crazy pigmented at once. This is a blush that you want to build up. I love that this is like microfine and I find that this lasts on me all day. But I do have to say that blush tends to like fade away very quickly, at least in my eyes. I don't know why, but anyways, definitely one of my top favorite blushes from the drugstore. And I know that I haven't tried every single blush, so what I want you to do is to leave me a comment in the comment section down below and let me know what is your favorite peach toned blush that you just can't live without, that you have to have in your makeup collection, because I am always in the hunt for a good blush. So next up, this is something that I discovered a few months ago. I did do a full face using Believe Beauty. This is a brand that you can find at Dollar General. All of their products are like $5 and under, so it's super affordable if you're wanting something that isn't going to, you know, make your wallet go crazy. Then you want to go with Believe Beauty, and again, you can find them at Dollar General. This one is in the shade Creamy Peach, and this is their Born to Blush blushes. This one also is a little bit more sheer. If I have to say which one is more sheer, I would definitely say that this one has a more sheer finish to it, but I really like that it almost gives your skin like a luminous look. It is lightweight and you do have to build it up, but I love the feeling of it. It also feels a little bit velvety, but not as much as the Rimmel London. I guess they can compare a little bit. And if we put them side by side, as you can see, this one is a little bit lighter in tone. This one is a little bit peachier, a little bit more rich in color. This is still such a pretty color, perfect for the summer. And if you want something that is lightweight and buildable, definitely go for the Believe Beauty. And again, this one is only $5, so you can't go wrong with that. Next up is one of my absolute favorite palettes. This is a palette that I reach for all the time when I am wearing a bare face. And by bare face, I mean like bold lashes and eyeliner. That's a bare face to me. This palette, I don't know if it was limited edition or not. If it was, I'm sorry, and if it isn't, please go ahead and buy it. You can find this at Ulta. This is the Catrice Iman, or the Catrice X Iman blush palettes. Honestly, I had this palette sitting in my drawer for months and then I never thought of touching it. And then when I finally played with it, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I been waiting for? This palette is amazing. So first of all, you get 4 shades. You get Shisha, Alexandria, Luxor, and Cairo. These 3 shades right here, you guys, is perfection. Shisha is very peachy in tone. It almost has like a pink undertone, but it's leaning more warm, more peach. Luxor is a scary color, okay? Let me tell you, I love to mix these two. And this one, Cairo, also is a peach, but it's more of a deep, bronzy, burnt peach. I don't know how to describe it. It definitely looks a little bit more brown on camera, but seeing it in person, like I can see the peach undertones. And if you mix all these three together, oh my gosh, it gives you the most beautiful color on your cheeks. I just absolutely love this palette. So again, if you can find it, get this because this is such a good palette. And if you like a pink blush, you also get a pink blush. I don't really care for pink blushes, but it's there and it is a pretty color. It's just not my type. I'm gonna get these two out of the way because they are from the same brand. These are the high-end blushes that I was talking about, and they are by Laura Mercier. If you know me, like I like to splurge on makeup. Don't get me wrong, I like to buy me some cute high-end products here and there, but I feel like blush is one of those things that I will probably never splurge on because obviously I know that I have some really good affordable blushes that probably work the same as high-ends. With that said, I am on the PR list from Laura Mercier, which I am forever grateful, and they do send me PR, and when they sent these out to me, I was like, oh, yes, Laura Mercier, you know the way to my heart. So the two colors that I have here is Bellini, which is a beautiful nectar shade, and then I have the shade Peach. I think Peach is probably my favorite from the two. Now, if you see them, you're like, what do you mean they're the same color? No, they're not. You see, Bellini is a little bit lighter, and I wish you could tell on camera, but with all my lights, it's like hard to tell. But Bellini is such a pretty color. If you are fair to light, maybe even to medium, I feel like you can get away with this color. I have to mix these two. Unless I want a very soft touch on the cheeks, then I do go in with just Bellini. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm blinding you guys, but look at these colors together. They are just so pretty. Okay, let's move on to a blush that probably every single one of you know. Like, this is such a cult favorite. And of course, I am talking about the Milani Luminoso blush. That is the color right there. And if you've never used this blush, like, you don't know what you are missing out on. This makes your skin look so beautiful. I do have to say though that if you have a textured skin or large pores, I wouldn't recommend this blush like in this area because it does emphasize skin texture and large pores. But you can also use this as like a highlighter on the top of the cheeks, or you can just keep the blush back here, like in this area right here, and that would still look so pretty. But this blush, I like to use it as a blush topper. My favorite combination is the Rimmel Maxi Blush. So I'll just go in and apply this, and then I will go over the top just to give my skin a very like natural glow from within finish to the cheeks, and it just looks so pretty. Definitely not, you know, that's me being extra, but then again, that's me just every day in general. Something that's more of a newer discovery is this one by e.l.f. This is the Spiced Apple Blush and Highlighter. These really remind me of the Cover FX the blush and bronzer duo or the blush and highlighter duo, something like that, but those are like 30 some dollars, and this one was $3. This one is so beautiful. Now, as you can see, it is not really peach. It's more of a like a terracotta, like a soft terracotta color. And this one as well just makes your skin look so pretty, so like flushed. And I find that these as well just wear all day for me. I was going to say, and I forgot, the Laura Mercier blushes also wear so beautifully and they last forever on my cheeks. So there's that. If you guys love to have blush palettes, then this one is for you. This brand is called Makeup Obsession, and I discovered them about 2 years ago at Target. I believe they still carry them, and this is the perfect palette for anybody that is wanting to try out a peach blush. This is called the Isn't It Peachy, and the packaging is super cute. It is cardboard and it's magnetic, so it's kind of like nice to have that. When you open it, you get 4 colors. The first one here is called Glimmer, and then we have Daydream, which is this light nectar peach. It's a very soft peach. Then we have Hint and Bloom. This palette is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I like to mix Hint and Bloom and Daydream together. So all of these 3, I like to mix them together just to create my perfect shade of blush. But what I love about this palette is that you can use just one, you can use two, or you can use all three, or you can even use all four. I have used this one in the past before, and if you swatch it, it is like a peachy pink blush, but it's a little too pink for my taste. Again, if you're wanting to try a blush palette but you don't want to get 3 different shades, pick up this palette if it's still available, because this one will work for like lighter skin tone, and then these two will work for like medium tan to deeper skin tone. So definitely a must-have palette. For any peach lovers, you have to try this one. Up next is a palette by BH Cosmetics. This is the Bellini 6-color blush palette, and this one is all peachy toned blushes. I actually need to move all of these to my new drawers down here because I tend to forget about these, and these are so good. This collection came out a while ago. It was the Weekend Vibes collection. I believe I also did a review on this entire collection. If I did, I will have it up in the cards right here. But this one, again, is just an all peachy toned blush. Like any color that you want of peach, you're gonna have it. You have your very light peach, you have like a rich nectarine peach, and then you get deeper in tones. These are a little bit like peach with pink, and then this one reminds me more of a like pink peach watermelon, if that makes any sense at all. This blush is gorgeous, you guys. Super affordable, very pigmented. The packaging is super duper cute, and you get 6 blushes. So the combinations of these blushes are endless. You can play around with so many colors. I just love this one so much. I wish it smelled like peaches. I thought it did for a second, but it doesn't. Okay, I have 2 palettes left, and they're both affordable. Yay! Okay, the Alamar Cosmetics palette. Oh my gosh, I feel like nobody talks about this brand. This is for medium to tan skin. This one I've had for a very long time. I believe I got it in a BoxyCharm a year, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know, but if I ever run out of this product, I will definitely buy it again. So with this one, you get also 3 blushes, which I love that. I don't know, I guess I am a palette person, but there's always people that don't like palettes and just like individual blushes, so that's totally up to you. My favorite shade is called Seclusion, which is the first one, and then Isla is my second favorite. These also have more of a like velvety cream finish. They're not super matte, but they're not super shiny either. So I love these, and these are owned by a Latina, so definitely gotta support my Latina babies out there. Okay, last palette, you guys. If I had to choose like one palette, just one palette, I feel like I would go with this one. I don't know, there's something about the formula and the colors in this palette that just, I love it. And this is the palette that I reach for a lot. This is by the brand Profusion. I talk about this brand a lot on my channel. It's very affordable, and you can find it at Walmart, some Targets, which is the best thing. I think for me, it's more about where I'm able to find the products. I do like to order things online, but then if you want to order one blush, then you have to order like a whole bunch of things to get free shipping, and it's like, is it really worth it? So I'm saying that this is more of an accessible product. This is their Blush 3 palette, and I believe this is exclusive to Walmart. I will have links in the description box down below if you guys want to support my channel and follow those links. It would mean the world to me, but if not, just go into your local Walmart and see if they have it. That's where I bought it. This one comes with 6 shades, and most of these, if not all of them, are peach tone. If you can see this palette, you guys, this palette has been used and abused. It's all dusty and crusty because I use it a lot. What I like to do is I like to take my brush and I go in with Splendid, and then I take Punch, and then I take a little bit of Bliss, tap off the excess, and then just apply the blush all over my cheeks. If you've been eyeing this palette and you're like, I don't know if it's going to be good, buy it. Buy it right now. Trust me, you're going to love it. And again, you can use whatever shades you want. Even the shade Chic, sometimes I use that shade as well, but it's a little bit lighter, so I have to mix it in with the other ones. And poor little Fantasia never gets used. If you like NARS Orgasm, this one is a pretty close dupe to it, where it has like a peachy pink vibe with a little bit of like that shiny glitter, but it doesn't have glitter. It's more of a satin finish. Whew, that is it. I am getting hot with these slides, so that is my cue to go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, let me know your favorite peach tone blush in the comment section down below so I can check it out, because I am always lurking and I'm always on the hunt for new blushes. And also let me know, out of the ones that I showed, which one was your favorite. Thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Yeah.